press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi, hello my dear students. Yes, in the previous session we discussed about living and non-living things, isn't it? See, our earth is very beautiful because it consists of many different things. As we can see, different things in our surroundings. Also, trees, mountains, rivers, oceans, birds, animals, human beings, and also we can see buildings, vehicles, many things we can see in our surroundings, isn't it? See, some things are natural, some things are man-made. See, some things comes from or are gifted by nature. Some things are gifted by nature. These things are called what? Natural things. Example for natural things: trees, river, mountain, sky, birds, animals, and human beings are natural things. Okay, some things are made by man for their use. Some things are made by man for their use. These things are called what? Man-made things. Example for man-made things are television, board, mobile, table, chair, building, vehicles. These are all the example for man-made things. Okay. See, in these things, some are natural, okay, some are man-made things. See, in these things, again we classified living and non-living things. Again we classify what? Living and non-living things. As living things have special characteristics. Living things have special characteristics, but non-living things, they have no special characteristics. Okay, what are the special characteristics in living things? As living things can move, living things can breathe, living things can grow, living things can reproduce. Next, living things can feel. These are all the special characteristics in living things. But non-living things, see, non-living things cannot move from place to place, non-living things cannot grow, non-living things they do not need food, non-living things cannot breathe, non-living things cannot reproduce. Okay, but living things can do all these life process activities. Okay, see, in our surroundings we can see many different things, isn't it? For example, you just observe the picture. See, there are many things in our surroundings. As we can see, ball, cycle, birds, and then dog, and we can see what human beings also in that picture. See, in this picture we can clarify living and non-living. See, the dog means animal, bird, and then human beings, and the trees also are living things. But that ball and then that fruit basket and that cycle, see, these are all non-living things. Okay, see, next is about living things can move. See, the living things can move. So, this is the characteristics of living things. Okay, see, the living things can move from place to place because to search food. Okay, to search food. Okay, and for shelter and protect themselves. So, they move from place to place. Okay, but plants cannot move from place to place because they can prepare their own food. So that's why they no need to move from place to place. And they don't want shelter also, and they are not protecting themselves also. So that's why plants cannot move from place to place. But some plant like a touch me not plant, see, these plants can move only one part, that it is a leaf. See, when we touch the touch me not plants, they shut down their leaves. Okay, see, this movement happens only in this plant. Okay, and next one more example, that it is a sunflower plant. See, sunflower plants flower move, there, so towards sun. See, sunflower plants move towards sun. See, this movement happens only in these some plants. Example, touch me not plant and then sunflower plant. But non-living things, see, non-living things cannot move from place to place, but we can move it. But we can move the chair. For example, chair we can move from place to place by with help. So ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಅದು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Otherwise they cannot move itself from place to place. But living things can move from place to place. Example, human beings and as well as plants. So sorry, animals and birds. See, these all can move from place to place. See, in the animals, some animals move from place to place by using different parts. For example, birds. See, birds can fly, move from place to place by flying with the help of wings. Yes, for example, snakes. See, snakes can crawl by using their body. And then butterfly also use their wings to fly from to place to place. Okay, and then fish. See, fish can move from place to place by using fins. Fish are swimming, so fish can swim in water by using water fins. And then about animals, animals can move from place to place by using what? Limbs. What about human beings? Human beings can move from place to place by using what? Legs, isn't it? See, all animals, almost all animals are moves from place to place by using different parts. Okay. Next is about living things can grow. See, this is a special characteristic of living things. See, all living things are grow day by day. See, it's a grow means it's an increase or a change of their shape and size. So living things ಅಲ್ಲಿ growth ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಇದು growth ಅನ್ನೋದೇನು change of its their shape and size. See, for example, see the picture plant. See, first baby plant can grow into a plant or tree. So year by day it's a grow. So ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದು? ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. See, the new baby plant can grow into a plant or tree. See here, the increase of their shape and size also. Yes. Next example is cat. See the pictures, is a cute kitten, small kitten grow into a cat. Small kitten grow into a cat. See, observe the picture. See that a small cat will be grow into a big cat. Okay, see, increase of their shape and the size, isn't it? And what about the human beings? See, human beings means it's a baby. Baby will be grow into a what? Little small infant baby will be grow into a boy or a girl. Infant baby ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಗು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಬಾಯ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಗರ್ಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, that little boy or a girl will be grow into adult means woman or man. So ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಗು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಹುಡುಗ ಅಥವಾ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ woman or man ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. See, growth is very important. See, day by day, year by year, they increase or a change of their shape and size. Okay, as well as increasing of their shape and size, the growth of organs also. See, observe the infant baby have a very short leg and short hand and small eyes. See, but when they growth, so adu growth ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? They have a big eyes, they have a ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Increase. So ಕೈ ಕಾಲುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಉದ್ದ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Okay, next, living things need food. Yes, all living things need what? Food. See, okay, why do living things need food? See, living things need food for their growth, for strength and energy. And to survive life, living things need food. If they do not get food, that thing will be die. Okay, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸಿಗೆ ಊಟ ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ, ನೀರು ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸತ್ತು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಫುಡ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗ್ರೋ ವೆಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ. Okay, all living things, whatever plants, animals and human beings also need what? food to survive their life. Okay, yes, the first is about plants. As you know, plants cannot prepare, so plants no need to search food, because plants can prepare their own food by using what? Simple substance like carbon dioxide and then sunlight and then the water. By using all this, they can prepare their own food and survive their life easily. But animals cannot. See, for example, animals are take food from other plants or either animals. See, some animals you know already studied in the first lesson. So first chapter alle ನಾವು study ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. So some animals likes to eat herbivorous, means some animals likes to eat only herb, means plants and its products, means herbivorous. Some animals likes to eat only flesh of other animals, is called what? Carnivorous. And some animals can eat both plants and animals, is called omnivorous. See, all animals, means all animals need food, but they depend food for plants or either animals. See, all animals need food. See, some are herbivorous, some are carnivorous, some are omnivorous. See, animals are directly or indirectly depend on plants for their food. But plants they are not depend food for animals or either human beings. Plants can prepare their own food by using what? Simple substance. See, some animals eats plants. And next, what about human beings? See, human beings also depend food for plants. See, human beings cannot prepare their food own. See, ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಓಕೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಫುಡ್, ನಾವೇ ಓನಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ ಫುಡ್ಡು. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ರೈಸ್, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಚಪಾತಿ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಆದರೆ ಬಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಫುಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಸೊ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ಸ್ ನಾವೇ ಫುಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ? ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಫಾರ್ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್. ಎಸ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ರೈಸ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ವಾಟ್? ರೈಸ್. ನಮಗೆ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಬೇಕು, ಆ ಪ್ಯಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸಿಂದ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ರೋಟಿ. ಸೊ ರೋಟಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೇನು ಬೇಕು? ಜೋವರ್, ರಾಗಿ ಬೇಕು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಜೋವರ್, ರಾಗಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವಾಟ್? ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. Okay, we all human beings also depend food for plants and also animals. Okay, next is about living things can breathe. See, living things can breathe, isn't it? See, all living things can breathe. All living things are breathe. See, for example, fish. See, fish breathe through gills. Fish breathe through gills. See, this part is called what? Gills. See, living things need air to breathe, and these gills are intake what? Oxygen and exhale what? Carbon dioxide. So fish breathe through gills. See, it intake what? Oxygen and give out carbon dioxide in the process of breathing. Okay, next about insects. See, the insects also breathe through their air holes. See, means it's a spiracles. See, we call it as a spiracles. See, by using this spiracles, it's breathe. Spiracles means it's a air holes on their body. Through these air holes, insects breathe. For example, mosquito, butterfly, grasshoppers, they have air holes on their body. By using their air holes, it intake oxygen and give out carbon dioxide to atmosphere. Okay, next is about human beings. See, human beings also need breathe. So human beings ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, see, we breathe through nose. And that air enters to the lungs and breathing process is going in the human beings. So nose ಇಂದ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಏರ್ನ ಇಂಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಗೇನು ನೋಸಿಂದ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ನಾವು ಏರ್ಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಿ, ಇನ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ಇಂಟೇಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗಿವ್ ಔಟ್ ವಾಟ್? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಟು ಏರ್. okay, as well as animals also. All the animals like a cow, buffalo, and then fox, tiger, lion, these also breathe through their nose, okay. And next is living things feed. Living things what? Feel means what? They see the living things have a sense organs. Living things have a sense organs. Yes, you know 5 sense organs: eyes, nose, tongue, and ear, and then skin. See, these are all the 5 sense organs. By these sense organs we can feel, okay. See, we can see a beautiful word by using what? Eye. And we can smell through nose, and we can taste through tongue, and we can hear music by ear, and we can feel by touching by skin, okay. See, living things have a, you can feel. See, when you touch hot coffee, you suddenly take back your hand because you feel it's a hot, okay. But non-living things cannot. See, if you spell hot coffee on non-living things, for example chair, so chair ಮೇಲೆ hot coffee ಚೆಲ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನಾದರೂ ಅಳತ್ತಾ, ಕ್ರೈ ದೂರ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೇನೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ನಾನ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೀಲ್. ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬೈ ದೀಸ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೀಲ್. ಬಟ್ plants, see, plants have no sense organs, but see, plants are living things. See, animals can also have sense organs. See, animals also taste, animals can feel smell, and animals also hear and see. When we bite to animals, so ನಾವು ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಹೊಡೆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ದೂರ ಓಡೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಹೆದರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಫೀಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಫುಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಊಟ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆನೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಫುಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ತಿನ್ನುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್. ಸಿ, ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೀಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್. ಸಿ, ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ goes under the process of reproduction, because living things have certain period. Living things have certain period and they have life process. ಸೊ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೈಫ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ. ಸೊ ಬರ್ತ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೆತ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಬರ್ತ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೆತ್ ದೇ ಗೋ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಇಫ್ ದೇ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್, ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾಶ ಆಗಿಬಿಡತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ extends. So reproduction is a very important to living beings, because if they not goes under the process of reproduction, that species will be extinct. As for example plants, ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್, ಸಿ, ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಥ್ರೂ seeds and also by the other parts. ಸಿ, ವೆನ್ ಯು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಬೀಜ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. ಬೀಜ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೀಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಪುಟ್ ಸೀಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಸಾಯಿಲ್. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ soil, when that soil get right amount of water, air and soil, that seeds will be growing into a new plant. By using all these things, they will be growing into a new plant through seeds. And other parts also helps through reproduction. So ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸಹಿತ ಏನೋ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ರೋಸ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ರೋಸ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಗಿಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸಮ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗ್ರೋ ಇನ್ ಟು ಎ ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್. But not all plants stems are grow into a new plant, but some plant stems will be grow into a new plant. And hibiscus plant also. So hibiscus plant na ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ನ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And some plants leaves also reproduce. For example, bryophyllum plant leaves. See, bryophyllum plant leaves are thick and thick plants, fleshy leaves. See, in the edge, in the leaf blades, the small plants will be grow. When that portion is contact with the soil, it will be grow into a new plant. ಸೊ ಬ್ರಯೋಫಿಲಮ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ನ ಮೂಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣದು ಗಿಡ ಬೆಳೆದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಗಿಡ ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಜೊತೆ ಬೆರೆತು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಗ್ರೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್, ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ಸ್ leaves also go the process of reproduction. Okay, next is what about the animals. See, some animals are reproduced through laying eggs. For example, birds and then crocodile, lizards, these are reproduced through laying eggs. But some animals are giving birth to young ones. Giving birth to young ones ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, ಮರಿ ಹಾಕುತ್ತೆ. ಮರಿ ಹಾಕಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಪೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, cow, dog, lion, human beings also give birth to young ones. But some birds and lizards, insects, frog, fishes, these are all reproduced through laying eggs. Some animals are laying eggs and some animals are giving birth to young ones, and human beings also giving birth to young ones. Okay, my dear students, in this class we learned about natural things and man-made things, and also living things and non-living things. See, the living things can move, living things can grow, living things can breathe, living things can feel, and living things need food, and living things can reproduce. Isn't it? So reproduction is also very important. If they not go the process of reproduction, that species will be what? Extinct. So that's why reproduction is very important. Okay, thank you my dear students.